Hey everybody, just starting up. Got the 3 platforms again. Let me see here. Let's go live. So we got Periscope and Facebook, and now going to do Instagram as well. Hey everybody, so welcome to McKellar Motivational Monday. I'm talking to 3 different streams here. We got Periscope, Facebook Live, and Instagram Live. So I'm really excited to talk to you guys today about a couple things. You can see all my books behind me, which is sort of amazing to put them all together and be like, wait, I wrote all of those books? It's really exciting. And I just want to say thank you to all of you guys who are buying the books and sharing them with kids and helping them to learn math. It's really fun for me. So where are you guys watching from? You got more snow, huh, in Missouri. Amazing. Yeah, it was like, wasn't it? It was a beautiful Easter Sunday, and then it got cold again, which is fine. The kids got to do their egg hunt, so that's what matters. Illinois, Scotland, very cool. Oregon, Arizona. Hey guys, so yeah, Instagram, where are you guys watching from? Snow-free Toronto, Winnipeg, St. Louis, Dallas, Washington, D.C. Very cool. Georgia, Alabama. All over, you guys. Isn't this amazing that we can all be talking to each other right now? I just think it's absolutely amazing. So today, the motivational topic is how to actually be disciplined enough, really, to take care of ourselves. We know what we should be doing, but it's so hard to actually do it, right? I mean, it is for me. I sometimes, and look, a lot of people, even with really good, habits, still, we will not think of ourselves before so many other things. If you're a parent, there's no question about it, right? We can all relate to that. How many of you guys are parents or who know a parent really well? I mean, I guess most people know their own parents, but you know what I'm talking about, right? How many of you guys know what I'm talking about, where parents tend to prioritize, of course, their kids and a lot of other things over their own self-care, right? Yeah, give me like a thumbs up or a yes, and tell me if it's you or if it's somebody else. Yes, Linda, Native Graffiti, that's a cool name. Well, yes, your mom and dad's are parents, right, but you've got 2 toddlers? Okay, yeah, so there's like 0 time for yourself. And I'm not talking about taking long baths, you know what I mean? I'm talking about eating healthy, getting enough rest when possible as a parent, drinking water, like the basic things, getting a little exercise when you can. Do you, Lizzie? That's fantastic. That's great. So your parents, okay, so, and yes, David, children do come first, but it doesn't mean we don't have any place on the priority list. You're an uncle, but more like a parent, Michael? Yeah, totally. You've got a 7-year-old son. I have a 7-year-old son, too. Isn't it awesome? Oh my gosh, thank you, Ray, donating my books to your formal high school. That's great. So here are 2 little tricks that I have for you guys. 2 little things. They're mental tricks, things that you can think about, things that will just help you go, wait a minute, yes, I need to take care of myself. One is, if you are a parent, just like, let's say, because I'll be up late working and I'm hungry and for some reason I just don't leave my desk. I'm just like, I'm like, oh, I'll be fine. Or I'm thirsty and it's like hours go by and I have to go get myself a glass of water finally if I think of it, or I'll stop working and I'll realize, wait a minute, I'm so thirsty and I never ate lunch. What am I doing? Or I never ate dinner, or whatever it is. So when you realize you have a need, if you're a parent, just picture what you would do for your child. It's very simple. What would I do if my child were saying to me right now, Mommy, I'm so thirsty? You would immediately get up and get them a glass of water. There wouldn't be a question. You wouldn't have to think about it. You wouldn't have to have a little trick to remember to take care of them. We have an instinct to take care of our children. And I would submit to you that maybe we should use some of that instinct to take care of ourselves as well. Again, not to prioritize ourselves over our kids. That will never happen and it shouldn't happen. But I'm just talking about making sure that we do take care of ourselves also. So that's one trick. One trick is simply, if you are a parent, to remember to tell yourself, what would I do for my child in this moment? And the second trick, before I get to showing you guys my new book, The Bath Time, Math Time, the second trick is imagine. So just imagine for a moment, if you were going to be given one car, and that was your only car for the rest of your life. Imagine you've got one car. Somebody says, here, you're 16 years old, or however, you're your age right now, actually. Today, your car goes away, and somebody gives you a new car and says, this is it. This is the only car you get for the rest of your life. and you have all these choices about what to put in your car. What kind of fuel should it get? What kind of care, what kind of care should it get? What kind of maintenance? And you know that when that car stops working, that's it. There's no more car for you. That's the only car you're ever going to get. Wouldn't you take care of it? Wouldn't you take care of that car? Wouldn't you make sure that you kept the paint nice? By the way, you can't ever get new paint jobs. Wouldn't you keep it nice on the inside? Wouldn't you make sure that you fill it with the best kind of fuel that you could, meaning food for all of us? Wouldn't you do that for it? Wouldn't you take the time so that when you are hungry and you go down to the kitchen, are you really going to grab like a candy bar or something really unhealthy? Or are you just going to take one extra minute to make yourself a sandwich? I mean, really, maybe 5 minutes. How long does that really take? And make it with like good ingredients, whatever, and take the time to put good ingredients in your kitchen. Have a banana. Think about it for a moment. Remember, we only get one body for the rest of our lives. This is it. So how are you going to take care of yourself? What are you going to do? What difference will it make to you if you just remember for a moment, this is the only one you're going to get, and then that's it? Yes, Jessica, we only get one body. Absolutely. Thank you, Wanna Race. Right? Thank you, Mickey, Gabe, Villain. Thank you, Villain. Arsa, some of these, bananas are awesome. Aren't bananas great? And bananas, you have a banana instead of a candy bar. Here's the downside to a banana versus a candy bar. Bananas, you have to replace them every, 5 to 7 days or whatever. You can't just have it laying around forever. And that's part of why processed foods are so tempting, because they're so easy, because you just buy them and they can sit there forever. But think about it. If they can just sit there forever, maybe they don't have the purest ingredients. So what do you guys think of that? How's my Spanish? I am working on my Spanish. I am, actually. We are the CEOs of our own bodies. I love that, Ray. We are the CEOs of our own bodies. Our bodies are the only one we're going to get for the rest of our lives. So what are you going to do to take care of it? When you realize that you only have one body for the rest of your life, does that make a difference for you? If you're allergic to bananas, James, then you probably shouldn't eat them. But what does that do for you? What is that? Doesn't that give you just a little extra motivation to say, you know what? I am going to take a little more time. I'm going to read the ingredients before I buy this, whatever it is, processed meat, frozen meal thing. Like maybe if you can't pronounce the ingredients on it, maybe that's too much of an unknown. Maybe you should go ahead and, they say the closer the food is to the way it was when it came out of the ground, the better off you are. And that is absolutely true. The more processed the foods are, the more big question marks, we're putting on our bodies. And nobody really knows the effects of a lot of these chemicals. They just don't know. So do you want to be that experiment? So, keep your bodies in good shape. So what are the things that you think this might help you to do more of? Just this little conversation today. You love avocado. That's amazing. Yes, they say shop the outline of the grocery store, stay away from the inside of the aisles. Why? Because the outside is where they got all the refrigeration, and if it has to be refrigerated, that means that it's more perishable, which means that it probably is more natural. Whereas if it's on the inside, like a Twinkie lasts forever, right? I mean, a long, long time. The only exception to that is honey. Honey can last for a long time and never go bad, and it's actually really good for you, especially if you get raw organic honey. Think twice regarding your body. You want to be like a classic car. Great. A classic car that's in fantastic shape, right? Or people are like, my goodness, how do you do it? How are you so healthy and full of life? And you know why? Because you've been taking care of your car. You've been taking care of it. Eat smarter. Banana is one of my favorite fruits. Yeah, it's one of them. It's got a lot of potassium. Oh, you got your autograph stickers and butterflies this weekend? That's fantastic, Lee. I'm so glad. Yeah, so for this book, 10 Magic Butterflies, that came out in February, I did a pre-order promotion where if you pre-ordered the book and if you pre-ordered 3 copies or more, then I sent you a signed butterfly, these little butterflies that fly around the room, and signatures to put in your books. But it took forever because you guys, the response was amazing. I mean, hundreds and hundreds, and I'm trying to keep track of like which autograph was going to go with which name, and it was a process, but they finally went out last week, and I'm so glad to be hearing all the responses. And by the way, thank you to everybody who's been writing these really sweet reviews on Amazon for 10 Magic Butterflies. I go on Amazon every now and then just to see what the latest reviews are, and it's so sweet. So thank you in advance for any of you who are going to, or thank you so much for the people who have. It's just a really nice thing. It's just, I mean, you guys say such sweet things here, but then when you say it on Amazon, other people who are thinking about buying the book, of course, then they're like, oh my gosh, this person's granddaughter loves this book. You love processed food so much? Well, Kiwi, that's the thing. I mean, there's choices, right? Life is a series of choices. That's it. Life is just a series of choices. And you can choose, absolutely, it's a legitimate choice to choose having the yummy thing right now and maybe not feeling as good later. But, I mean, you know what I think. Tips for avoiding acne breakouts, just about everything. I mean, everything healthy. If you drink a lot of water, and like all the good stuff, when I say everything, I mean all the good stuff you're supposed to do anyway for your health will help your skin as well. A lot of people say that they're allergic to wheat, gluten, dairy. If you cut out dairy, that's a big help. And of course, processed foods. No, they're not. Yeah, they're not good for you. So before I run out of time, because I always go later than I mean to, this is my newest book, you guys. It comes out in June. It's called Bath Time, Math Time, and it's so cute for toddlers. It teaches them really simple early addition. So it's like 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 1 is 3. If you notice, each time you're adding 1. So what this book does is it bridges the gap between counting. So for little ones who know how to count, but they don't really know addition yet, it shows them that if you add 1, it's just like counting. So it's just like counting to the next number. And these tabs are really fun because each one, if you go to the 1 + 1 = 2 tab, then you'll see like 1 foot + 1 foot = 2 feet. And it's just really, it's really cute. It's bath time. It's a little kid and his mom, and they're having a bath, and you can see a little hair washing spread. This one, so the hair washing spread, this is something I stuck in there because my son Draco, when he was little, hated washing his hair in the tub. But then, this was the simplest thing. He just held a washcloth over his eyes, and he felt in control. It wasn't like this weird thing where water was hitting. So I included this. Time to wash my hair. It doesn't bother me. I included this just in case it helps any parent who's struggling with hair washing time, because it helped me. And I always like to share stuff that's helpful, but you guys have probably figured that out by now. Anyway, it's a really, really sweet relationship. The puppies jump in the bathtub, and at the end, it's all splashy and fun. You can buy them. You ordered 2 already? Oh my gosh, thank you, Jay Gallagher. It's available online. I mean, you can go to bathtimemaftime.com to see all your options, but it's it's Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com, Powell's, Books A Million. It's everywhere you can buy books online. You should be able to get this. Yeah. So anyway, Bath Time, Math Time, and honestly, what inspired it was I was like, how come there isn't a book called Bath Time, Math Time yet? Because it rhymes and it's so fun, and this Books A Million, Bath Time, Math Time. This is my latest book. Comes out in June, and to be honest, I have another book also coming out in June on the same day, but I can't. Yeah, the other book, I can't focus on more than one thing at a time. So I'm planning on sort of telling you guys about this for the next week or so, and then I'm going to jump over to the other book. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I'll show you. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. This one. Oh, you want? Okay, well, hang on. Hold it up so you can retweet it. Here it is. It's kind of got a glare on it. And by the way, shout out to Archon mounts. I'm using an Archon mount to mount 2 of these devices, and then they gave me this little clip-on light thing, which is pretty cool. I'll show you guys if I can do it without ruining everything. It's just kind of a cool little light. Just helps to light things a little bit better. Hopefully it didn't ruin anything. There, good. So there it is, Bath Time, Math Time. Why not make Bath Time, Math Time? That's what I was thinking, Why not? When you guys have an idea, it's so exciting to go from just an idea to seeing it actually be materialized. So I encourage you guys all to do that. Follow your dreams. It's really great. It's a lot of work. This is years. These things take years to make. It's incredible. But anyway, so this is the other book that's coming out in June. You can see this is the advanced reader copy. They're not even made yet. This one's taking a lot more to get done. It's the addition and subtraction book. It's for ages 6 to 8. And I will be telling you guys a lot more about this soon. The website is not up yet. That's why I'm not really doing a lot. This one's website is up. So I'll tell you guys all about this some other time. Oops, there it is. Do not open this math book. So this comes out June 26th along with this one. But for right now, and by the way, all my books, this one not yet though, it will be in about a week. All my books, you can find them at mckellarmath.com. So because I've got so many books, look at these books, it's so exciting. Everywhere from ages for babies to high school geometry. mckellarmath.com, there's a big slider button, and when you move the button, you can see which, depending on your child's age, which book is best for them. And then this one has its own website now too, bathtimemattime.com. You can see it, peek inside, and it'll tell you the story about the hair washing, and that you guys already heard the story. But when you read it, you're like, I heard her tell me that story. It's maths, not math. You should check out my Math Bites video, the one called World Math. I do a whole section about a little thing about math versus maths. It's cute. I think you'll like it. And your name has Kiwi in it. And actually, the woman who was in the segment, you'll see, she's Australian. Oh, you're a Brit. Okay. Well, actually, okay, then I wrote a version of Math Doesn't Suck called Maths Doesn't Suck. And I think it's out of print now. It was so sad. It came out right when I had my child, and I wasn't able to do any promotion for it, and it really hurt the book. But it does exist. Maths Doesn't Suck. Maybe call the publisher and have them do a reprint of it. If you can. Tell them there's a demand. Anyway, so math. That time, I guess if it were going to be, you're right, baths time, maths time doesn't work as well, does it? Well, enjoy. Kiwi, tell me what you think. Tweet me and tell me what you think of the video. Math Bites, the World Math episode. Okay, so anyway, I need to wrap this up. But this is my next book. It's got these little tabs. It's great for ages like 2 to 5 when kids are counting and wanting to learn addition and maybe struggling with hair washing. So can I do something with Ms. Exponent? Ms. Exponent is a character in Hot X Algebra Exposed. She's pretty awesome. She's very powerful. I love Ms. Exponent. But you have to read the book. I don't have time to go into who Ms. Exponent is. Maybe I will sometime. She's pretty amazing. Thank you all. Again, thank you for your follows. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for your Amazon reviews of 10 Magic Butterflies. Thank you in advance for pre-ordering Bath Time Math Time. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. And I will figure out some sort of pre-promotion thing for it. I don't know what it is yet. If not for this one, then definitely this one. But probably this one too. And stay tuned. Just save your Amazon pre-order email if for that when that happens. But thank you so much for joining me on McKellar Motivational Monday. Remember, when you're thinking about taking care of yourself, but you're not sure because you don't have time, remember, your body is the only one you get for the rest of your life. It's like if you got one car for the rest of your life, how would you take care of it? Read the ingredients of stuff that you're going to eat. Give yourself some exercise. Drink water. Breathe deeply. Oxygenate your muscles. Do things for yourself. And if that doesn't work, if you're a parent, remember, what would I do for my child if they were telling me that they were hungry right now? Would I give them some sort of junk, or would I give them something healthy so they can grow and think better? And if they were thirsty, would I make them wait, or would I give them water right now? So I hope this helps. You guys, tweet me anytime. It's easier for me to see tweets than it is other methods for whatever reason. For some reason, Facebook. I do look on Facebook and Instagram on my posts sometimes, but it's easier for me to see the tweets. So tweet me if you have any feedback on any of these, and thank you so much again for watching the Danny Cam and for being the D Squad. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful week. Bye.